The 10 Greatest Overtakes, a mix of Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull brilliance. Speed is one thing, but passing at 300 kilometers per hour, that's something else. Some overtakes define a race, others define a legacy, but only a few become legend. Overtake 10th. Charles Leclerc on Lewis Hamilton. Silverstone, 2019, the young Monegasque, the 5-time world champion, wheel-to-wheel through Copse, one of the fastest corners in racing. Leclerc didn't blink. He braked late, held the line, and fought off Hamilton with sheer guts and grit. It wasn't just bravery, it was defiance. The crowd roared. A new generation had made its presence known.
From Lewis Hamilton, Leclerc's on the inside towards the Della Rogiel. What has happened?
Overtake 9. Lewis Hamilton on Nico Rosberg, Bahrain. 2014 teammates, rivals, tension at its peak. Lap after lap, Rosberg defended, but Hamilton waited, and then struck with precision into turn 1. A deep dive under braking, followed by 3 laps of fierce counterattacks. Lewis held his ground. It was smart, clean, and dominant. Everything a champion should be.
This is where Hamilton on lap 19 regains the lead back again.
Overtake 8. Sebastian Vettel on Fernando Alonso, Monza. 2011, side by side at over 300 kilometers per hour, just inches from the grass. Vettel dared to hold it flat around Curva Grande. Alonso tried to squeeze, but Seb didn't lift. A move born of total confidence and car control. In front of the Tifosi, Vettel proved once again, champions pass anywhere. Overtake 7. Kimi Räikkönen on Giancarlo Fisichella, Spa. 2009, the restart. The pressure. Kimi's Ferrari rocketed off the line like a missile. He tucked into the slipstream and made his move up the Kemmel Straight. Fisichella defended hard, but Kimi, cool as ever, powered past. It was instinct, speed, and raw hunger, all wrapped into one breathtaking moment.
Oh, Räikkönen so nearly, and then it really is game over from there.
Thank you.
Overtake 6. Max Verstappen on Nico Rosberg, Brazil. 2016, torrential rain, a soaked circuit. Drivers were spinning off. Max, just 18 years old, went around Rosberg on the outside of turn 3, tires barely gripping. The boldness, the precision, it was surreal. He didn't just overtake, he danced in the storm and made the impossible look routine. Overtake 5. Michael Schumacher on Mika Häkkinen, Spa. 2000, 3 cars, 1 straight. Schumacher went left, Häkkinen went right. Zonta stayed in the middle. What followed was pure racing chess at 300 kilometers per hour. Häkkinen's move was so daring, so clinical, that even Schumacher nodded in respect. It was more than a pass. It was a masterpiece. Overtake 4. Lewis Hamilton on Sergio Pérez, Turkey. 2021. Wet conditions, no grip, and 2 warriors fighting over every inch of tarmac. Hamilton threw everything at Pérez. Late brakes, inside lines, switchbacks. But Pérez didn't back down. It took Hamilton 3 corners of wheel-banging intensity to finally break through. A battle that defined the spirit of wheel-to-wheel racing. Overtake 3. Sebastian Vettel on Lewis Hamilton, Malaysia. 2013. Team orders were clear. Hold position. But Vettel had other plans. He dove deep into turn 1, catching Hamilton off guard. Tires brushed, radios exploded. Multi-21 became legend. Controversial? Yes. Ruthless? Definitely. But also brilliant. Vettel's killer instinct was on full display. Overtake 2. Fernando Alonso on Michael Schumacher, Suzuka, 2005. Flat out through one of the fastest corners in the world. Alonso didn't lift, didn't hesitate. He swept past Schumacher around the outside at over 300 kilometers per hour. It was a signal to the world. The new king was here. Bravery met destiny at 1:30R. Overtake 1. Max Verstappen on Lewis Hamilton, Brazil, 2021. Starting from P10, championship on the line. Max charged through the field like a man possessed. At turn 4, he launched around the outside of Hamilton, off track, on the edge. The crowd lost their minds. It was aggressive, risky, maybe over the line, but it was unforgettable. A move that lit the title fight on fire. Overtakes aren't just moves on a track. They mark the turning points in seasons, rivalries, and careers. In a sport where milliseconds matter, one overtake can echo through time. Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull, 3 empires. Which overtake gave you goosebumps? Drop it in the comments. And please, subscribe for more moments that made Formula One history.